Alright, in this video what we're going to do is we're actually going to go through the process of launching a blog post. This particular post itself is going to be about a week after the post that I'm about to launch here. This one that we're going to do today is called Creating a Killer Intro, and I'm going to show you my process for how I upload both the video as well as any images and what it is that I do to promote marketing revamp. So this is going to be a really cool kind of behind the scenes look at exactly how that particular process goes on. Now for this video I happen to have set some things up. So I have my Monkey Player all logged into. I have my YouTube channel where I'm going to log into marketing revamped and get that going. I have this site set up here. So I've done some things that have saved me some time. I've also used Amazon S3. I've gone ahead and uploaded my video. So I have my video and all these documents are actually in Amazon S3 for the fact that Amazon is a really great place to store your videos, to store your images, and to kind of keep it backup, because eventually my hard drive is going to get full. And I know that I have Amazon for storage, but I also will be essentially using the video and the image, the splash image for the video will be pulled from Amazon via the Monkey Player, and you'll see how that works in just a little bit. But so there is some utility to Amazon as far as displaying the videos. At the present, with me using Monkey Player, it's heavily reliant on Amazon S3 for pulling the video itself, for storing the video, and it just pulls it and displays the video and plays the video for whoever's watching the video on the website, as well as it pulls the splash image. So I'll show you that mechanic in just a few moments. But I wanted to go ahead and first of all we're gonna get started with just uploading the video to YouTube. So we can just kind of go do this. We'll just do upload a video here and we'll get that process started, because this part will take a while. I'm going to take the actual video, do a little drag and drop and send that over, and it's starting to process right there. And I'm going to call it Creating a Killer Intro, and I've already pre-written the description. So here's the actual post itself, and at the very bottom I have the YouTube's description that I've already written out. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that and transfer that over real quick while this is uploading. And of course we can see it's going to need a little bit of formatting here. So what I'm going to do is kind of do this, and literally I'm just going to show you every single little thing that I do. And there we go. And yeah, so the other thing with the YouTube descriptions is you definitely want to keep the HTTPS, keep these raw links in here, makes them a little more trustworthy, as well as the fact that it will become clickable if you just leave it like this. So that's why you see all the the HTTPS stuff going on in there. Let's see, make sure the rest of this looks good. Let's see. What's the description there? It's all kind of spaced out like this. So yeah, the last word is going to be video here, then it's going to start a new one. Say go to Screen Profits if you want to do that, and go here for marketing revamped. So that'll all be squared up. And then the thumbnail, I'm going to upload a thumbnail. I'm going to go to essentially not operating mentality. Let's see, 2020. It's going to be February, Creating a Killer Intro, images, and then the one that says YouTube or YT. So I'm going to open that up, and hopefully it'll go over in just a second. There we go. It's uploading that. There's the thumbnail. No playlist. I don't need a playlist. And no, it's not made for kids, but I don't want to age restrict it. It's just not made for kids, and that's it. Pretty much this is all that I need in here. With this going on, it will still obviously take about 2 minutes or so to finish uploading. So I'm going to show you the rest of the screen in a moment. We'll come back to this and check on it. Let's go ahead and talk about Monkey Player. Monkey Player is essentially, it's a video player. It's what I use on the website for these particular videos here. That's, well, first of all, if you click on this, it actually will just take you to the post itself. And right now it's saying that it's custom coded because I have to not be logged into it from the editor standpoint. So let's just go ahead and do that and see if it's going to keep me logged into the editor. No, it's not. So essentially we've got the image here, which is the splash image, and the video, and of course we've got the whole post over here. So if I click play, hey, this is Jeff Caravantis, and I'm real excited for this particular. And there we go. So there it is, doing the particular video right there. So that is what we're going to achieve, but we have to use Monkey Player in order to both set up that little screen image that you saw as well as play the video. So we're gonna go ahead and clone operating in my space. I'm just gonna hit the clone button. I'm gonna delete this, and the way that I do my structuring for my titles is year, month. So this is now February, and it is the 17th. So that's the date. So year, month, date, and then creating a killer intro is the name of the video. I'm also going to go ahead and put in the Amazon link here and the Amazon link over here for the what they call a preview image URL. That's really, to me, it's a splash. So here's the splash image. I've just pulled it from my Amazon. Nothing that's super secret here, because you would be able to let's see, go over here. You'd be able to download this stuff anyway. So some of this stuff isn't super super sensitive, but some of it is. Just depends on what it is. So let's just do copy link address, and maybe I can post that in here, and then do this, copy link address, and post that in there. And the rest of this stuff, I'll just, it's an MP4 formatted video. Your other option is a YouTube link here, and then responsive mode, yes. Aspect ratio 16:9. Video width is 1920. The height is kind of like a minimum height there. It's, it is what it is. So autoplay is no. Loop the video, meaning play it after it finishes. Just keep playing it, no. Mute the video, meaning make it a silent video. No. And shows controls, yes, so they can actually pause the video or fast forward or do some other things. And show the custom preview, that is going to be for the splash image there. If I say no to this and then we preview, it looks like it's just going to go ahead and play there, or at the very least I have to hit the play button. However, let's just close that. We're going to say yes, custom preview, and then it has the link there. Let's see if that's going to be the right one. Yeah, that is in fact the correct one. So as soon as I hit play here, it went ahead and played for us. So the way that the Monkey Player works is once you hit you can tap the screen to get it to play, but then you have to use the controls to actually pause the video or fast forward, or of course go into the full screen mode. And the other thing is that it does allow you to do a download on here. So I will suggest that while I really do like Monkey Player, it's very effective, it's very reliable, it's way better than the video player that I used for my initial launch of Screen Profits. I wish that I had been using this. It's only $37 a year, at least that's what I'm paying. $37 for a whole year of this, and it's really simple to use. But I will say, just to be in the interest of full disclosure, that I am considering moving on to a different video player with a little bit more sophistication, and also one that does not allow you to quickly and easily download the videos. So I do have some security concerns with that. But now that I have saved this, I'm going to grab this 5-digit number right down here. I just need this 5-digit number because of how I have set up my my website and how I'm going to actually make the post. So I'm going to go ahead and just post this as a comment in here just so I have it saved somewhere. That is the number that we need for the video. And now Monkey Player is all done. So I'm going to go ahead and log out of this. Let me just make sure to refresh it. Oops. And then make sure that it's saved correctly. So yeah, that's saved correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and log out of this. And there we go. And it looks like it's 95% processed, not quite done here on the video. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with what we need to do. So I've got it. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and edit the site real quick. I had it all staged up, but now I'm going to have to redo that. So I'm going to go into blog post. I'm going to do a new blog post. There is another way that you can actually post your posts through essentially the designer. But if you're just doing this real fast, like I am, the editor is a good place to do it. So creating a killer intro. And yeah, we're going to just leave the slug to be that. So it's going to be marketingrevamp.com/post/creating a killer intro. Drag your image here. So the main image. So I have something that is labeled the main image, and it's going to, well, MI. So MI is main image. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it and drop it over here. And now that's uploaded. And then Facebook post image, so that when people share, it shares the Facebook post image. So now I'm going to have that there. This post contains video. So as long as this is selected, then we can use the monkey player code, which is that 5-digit number that we're going to pull over. And if it doesn't, so if I did a post that was strictly a blog or article with no video in it, which is not really my style, but if I did, then I keep this basically selected here. And in terms of turned off. So this is turned on. That means that it does have a video in it. And so we need to grab that number, which was 219.80, and just paste that there. Would you like this to be featured on the home page? Yes, I would. I like all of my new posts to be featured on the home page, and I can go and remove older posts from the home page, but it generally just does it in chronological order. So most recent will be on top, and then I can force a rearrange of the articles, but generally I just, whenever the newest on top is what I like to have there. So what is the subheadline? The subheadline is up here in the actual post, the simple method to creating an intro video. And then the post body, this is going to be the entire post itself. So I'm going to come in here and grab all of this in here. And I don't need the YouTube description, but I have to post all of this in here, and it's not going to post it 100% perfect. So we do have to do a little bit of review of what's been in here. This looks good though. Sometimes I do see that it does like a double line, but this one actually looks pretty good. So I'm gonna review it. Oh, here we go. So here's where it needs to be. You see all the red lines in here. I'm gonna go ahead and fix all of this. Okay, so I went ahead and took care of that real quick. I have no idea why it does that, but it's just part of the way when you copy and paste something in there, you do have to do some minor edits like that and make sure that it hasn't just crammed a few random things together for that particular reason that it's just it's crammed in there. So let's do an H3 here. I do like to check these to make sure these H3s are properly set up. I've already told the computer or told the site like what to do with H3s and all the different headlines and how to handle the links in here, so that it actually will have it styled according to my particular and to my theme and the way that I do my text and the way that I do links and things like that. So this blue link right here and the fact that it's underlined is not normal to when it actually is in the post. It'll have a different color. So I'll show you the posted version of this. Now, so essentially that is how I put in my actual post itself. That one's not obviously a very long one. Here's the affiliate disclosure. So if the post contains affiliate links, including in the video itself, select on. There is a link to Screen Profits, but Screen Profits is not an affiliate link. This is actually a raw link to the website, and it's also the website that I happen to own, or Jupiter Strategies, who owns Marketing Revamped, also owns Screen Profits. So it's not an affiliate link because we own Screen Profits as well. So we're not going to say, we're going to leave this off, but there's some extra text that would pop on that just says, hey, this post contains an affiliate link, and you should be mindful of that. If I actually was recommending somebody else's product, then I would say yes to this. Post category. So it is essentially, let's see, this is talking about how to actually create a video, and it's from the standpoint of, let's see, which would it be? It'd probably be either technology or strategy or sales. But it's really, the article itself is from the perspective of technology. I would have to say it's probably going to be the technology. But production, distribution, production is a pretty good one. We'll go with production for now. I can always change that. And obviously I can kind of add new post categories there. The main tag is going to be, could be content marketing. It could be all kinds of other things in here. We have video editing. That's probably going to be the main tag. The main tag is, obviously the main tag, but it could be other things as well. So we're going to give it all kinds of tags. So we'll say content. Well, first of all, we'll start with the main tag. I like to start with the main tag because you have to include it. So video editing. And then it's definitely part of, graphic design, content marketing. It is going to be, let's see, internal marketing. Yeah, I mean, it could be social media, video marketing, of course. It could be, let's see, anything else? Affiliate review, affiliate marketing. Pretty much going to be good with those tags for now. And also a little bit of mentality. I always love to put mentality in as a tag because people, they just need a lot of, how to think advice. At least in my experience, I found how to think about problems to be way more effective than and way more useful than any other, like, this is just how it gets done or done for you kind of thing. It's like teaching you people to think is much better. Author is me. I'm pretty much the only author of the content. It hasn't been updated since it was first published. The answer to that is no, but if I go back and I change out some of these tags, if I want to add more to the article because I don't think it's long enough, if I've made a mistake in the article that I need to go fix, then I would say yes, and I would just take this little toggle here and I would just toggle it on. But as long as it's off, then it won't have another date on the post itself saying that the article was updated and all that jazz, because that's something I like to do. So other than this, I'm going to go ahead and click create, and it's staged for publish. So the next thing to do is just go ahead and publish it. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this one change real quick, and let's go ahead and see what happened with Jupiter Strategies or the YouTube channel over here. It's pulled some suggested thumbnails, but I've told it which one to use. So I'm going to go ahead and click next over here. And then I'm really terrible about adding the extra 20 seconds or so for an end screen. I've really got to work on that, but this is where you would do it if you added up to between, like, say 5 to 20 seconds of extra length on the end of the video, so that you can then throw up extra cards to promote other content. If you've probably seen that on other people's YouTube videos where they have other suggestions, watch this video next, subscribe to my channel, blah blah blah, like that kind of stuff. That's how this is done, is you can add those here when you're uploading the video. So we're going to head and hit next. I'm going to say publish now because I'm ready for it to go out. You can also choose to schedule a specific time, and you can even set it as a premiere so that people can watch the video for the first time all together, and you can kind of build an audience, and you can even set up a chat and chat with people while everybody's watching the video for the first time. You can make it public, you can make it unlisted, or you can make it private. So I'm the only person that can see it right now. Unlisted just means that it won't show up in anybody's feed or anybody's your news, your subscriptions. It will not show up in there. But if you happen to pass out the video link, anybody with the link can see it once it's unlisted. So that's what it says. Anyone with the video link can see the video, but they require the link. They have to know that link is there. So if you want to keep it private but still share it with your friends, you can just use the unlisted feature and then just pass out the link to the video. But I'm going to make it public, and I'm going to set as instant premiere. So as soon as it's ready to go, it's going to instantly be in people's news feeds. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those particular settings, and I am going to click publish. And now it is on its way out there. So I can go ahead and tweet this thing. I can, share it via, social media, via Twitter, and all that jazz. I have other methods that I'm about to use to promote my channel, but it is currently premiering right now, and it is available for people to watch, including you if you want to watch it on YouTube. But that is how you upload a video to YouTube and what I do for that. And we can also see that I now have this particular post. So I am going to click view site, and I am going to choose a different post. Let's see, I'm going to go to, this one's not the correct one. So I'm going to go to back to live site, and that's going to disappear. And I am going to go to the original, the homepage. So right now I have it on a very special homepage, but this is our newest post. So I can, we can now see that the operating my space, operating in my space has moved down. And these are the most recent ones over here. We've got some posts over here as well, and the latest videos. So we're gonna go ahead and click this, and as we can see, we have creating a killer intro, the simple method for creating an intro video. And essentially this is the article itself. It's got my little about me, and it's got all the stuff down here. And of course they'll have a row for categories or a column for categories when I officially launch Screen Profits. But I mentioned, or not Screen Profits, Marketing Revamped, during its official launch. But I mentioned the link and how I've got this special little effect on the link itself, so that I could click on this, and of course it'll open another page here and go to Screen Profits for anybody who wants to learn how to make a video the same way that I have made the video and the intro in this, demonstrated in this video. So that is something for you to consider as well. And that is, the article is published, and by the way, it is mobile friendly. But the next thing that I tend to do is I go ahead and I publish on Facebook. I say something like, hey, here's the latest, and this is kind of a lame, let's think about it for a second. Need a intro for your channel. Don't to spend say $120, then and the other thing is I'm going to share, not to my personal Facebook, but I'm going to share on a page that I manage. So I'm going to share posting as Marketing Revamped. There we go. And I'm going to share as Marketing Revamped. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to hit post to Facebook. And now I can tweet this, and I can tweet it as Digital Revamped. So to make your YouTube and I'll tweet that. So essentially that's how I do my social media there. I've got my Facebook, I've got the Twitter there as well. And then for Instagram, I essentially have an image here, and I'll just kind of show you how I basically handle my Instagram post. I'll just make a copy of the Instagram post here. This is what it's going to look like. And so there it is right there. And I'll just go to Dropbox. Here's my little hack for getting it from my computer to my phone, as I have a Dropbox file in here, and I post a copy into my 2 iPhone folder in Dropbox, and then I get on my on my phone and I get on Instagram, and first of all I have to download it to my phone from Dropbox, saving it to my camera roll, and then from there I can just treat it like a normal picture to post on Instagram. So I am going to spare you the Instagram post, partially because that would be a very complex video to create and edit. But you get the point. This is what I do for my posts. This is how quickly and easily, once I've got the post written out, that I'm able to get it done. Obviously, I had a little bit of tweaking of the post itself because of how it posted over into the editor for Marketing Revamped, but not a huge deal, nothing too painful. And I would prefer to have my actual article written up on a Word document that I can save to my computer, versus having to worry about getting it done here. Oh, I so noticed that I have a link to Fiverr. So let's see where that is in the post down here. Make sure that transferred over properly. So Fiverr.com, no, that didn't. So perfect excuse for me to show you how I can go back and fix that. So let's go ahead and do the edit of the site. And here inside of the post, I'm just going to highlight that. I'm going to say this is a link, and https //fiverr.com, and save. And I'm going to go ahead and publish this, and publish 2 changes. Yep, that's fine. Now, realistically, yes, I did just update the site since it was first published, but it's the exact same day. It's, literally, just a few minutes after it was originally published. So let's go back to the live site and check that real quick. So yeah, that's going to have the same functionality, and it's going to take, I didn't tell it to go. I need to fix that real quick. Again, we're going to just figure this out real fast. But let's see, we went down here, and the issue with that particular link, the issue with this link is I need it to open in a new tab, and the rest of that is fine. And so we'll just publish and close this, and back to live site. And there it goes. Opens in a new tab. It opens up Fiverr, and so that's a very helpful link right there. And that's not an affiliate link, so I don't have to put in the affiliate disclosure. So the YouTube channel is, got its stuff going on right here, and so that's good to go. And I'll log out of that momentarily. And we've already shared on Facebook, and we shared on Twitter just via these buttons. And of course, anybody else can, of course, share this on Twitter and Facebook. If I'd appreciate that if you did that as well. And you can also email a link to the person. So if we just click email right here, it should pop up your Gmail or whatever it is that you're using, and you'll be able to just send a message to your buddy to email the link to whoever it is that you need to email it to. So that is what I do for my particular post. And of course, this particular video will be on next week. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you figured out how you can run your own blog. This is not a WordPress blog. It's better than WordPress. I have total control over the entire site. And it's really awesome. I love working with Webflow. This is Webflow, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Yeah, it's Webflow, and I have learned how to use it, and I really love the ability to essentially have a fully coded website without having to write any code, because of it being just a UI for code. So I hope you found this video very helpful. I'm Jeff Caravantis. Take care.